Last time out in Rise of Glory, we beat Mansfield Town by 3-1 in what was an exciting game of football and gave me a lot of confidence that we could be challenging for promotion this year. If we can do this against Mansfield, who were at the time a top half team, we can do this to a lot of the other teams, I like to think. So, with now in March, we've got a semi-final to play. How have we been getting on since we last met? The first game we had was a 1-0 victory against Carlisle, who at the time were just behind us in the league. So this is a massive victory, and Owen Morgan getting the only goal of the game off on the bench was exciting for me. It told me that we had options if one of our strikers was not doing the business. So happy days, a good 1-0 win against promotion chasing Carlisle. The next game we had was against Swindon Town and we beat them by 2-1. Oakley Cannoneer gets another brace to his name. He has been an exceptional striker since he signed for us, and the fact we conceded after having the entire half to play with against Swindon Town and conceding and still not scoring was disappointing, but we got all 3 points the way, and Bakayoko, who played against us, got a 6.5. Our former player wasn't at his best. The next game we had was against Rochdale and we beat them by 3-0, and it was a very comfortable match. We were very good, and another 3 points to our collection is always pleasant. I need more of this to continue pleasing the fans. Then we hosted Tranmere and won 4-3. Dale Taylor, who was on loan to Forest Green last year, got a hat-trick. Oakley Cannoneer also got a hat-trick, so disappointed with our defence, but happy with our attack. We should not be doing this sort of thing defensively in the future, please. I did not enjoy this match. Despite the fact we won by 4-3. We then took on Doncaster and only drew 0-0. This was a game that early in the year we were absolutely destroying our opponents in, and we just didn't do anything this time. And in fact, we almost lost the game towards the end of the match. But this was still a strong squad I was putting out there, so the fact we didn't do as well as we could have done, and perhaps should have done, was shocking to me. I was not expecting to fail the score for the first time in a very long time. We then took on Bradford City and beat them by 2-0. A penalty from Phillips and a Leighton Clarkson 93rd minute goal was enough to ensure that we won our match. And with an XG of 3.27, we're definitely creating really good chances. I just want more. And more was what we got. We beat Crawley Town by 3-0 in the next match, and we looked comfortable in this match. I'm just happy that we are continuing to progress, and there was not even a single bit of match momentum they had. We also had an XG of 4.05. I don't think I've ever had an XG that high in any of my other saves, so this is an absolutely dominant performance. And then we beat Stevenage by 4-0 and had an XG of 3.04 and had 4 different goal scorers. So it goes to show this is actually a good team this year, and we really should be doing a promotion charge. If we're not already fighting for promotion, the run of games we've had since we last met surely indicates we're doing well. And the last game we had was against Harrogate Town in a match that we want to revenge for because they beat us 1-0 in the first game of the year, thanks to an own goal. And they, for the longest time in the first match, had no shots on target despite being 1-0 up. It was disappointing to say the least, but we got revenge in this match. Owen Morgan and Omatoyi both getting goals, so happy days. Suddenly though, we are top of the league. Remember when I said that first was not a realistic target because I didn't think Notts County would fall off the pace? Well, they have. They've actually decided to fall off the pace much harder than I thought they would do, and yes, we've played a game more than they have. This is the big thing. Also, Wimbledon are only 7 points behind us with a game in hand as well, so I am not even going to be able to say that out of the equation either, which is concerning. Wrexham play Stevenage in their game in hand today, and tomorrow Notts County are taking on Chesterfield in their game in hand, so I'm definitely thinking by the time this video is done, they will both be above us. It's just a matter of what we can do though. And this is the big thing to talk about as well. Notts County and Wrexham in the consecutive home matches afterwards. We have a chance to play both of them. And if I'm correct about this, if we beat Milton Keynes, the EFL Trophy final might be between those two matches. So we have an exciting thing to talk about, don't we? I am double checking. Is actually this sit for the fourth. So I think it's not between the two games. No, it would actually replace the Notts County game, so that'd be awkward. But yes, win this game against Milton Keynes. We are in the EFL Trophy final for our first ever cup final, which would be nice to say the least. Also, yes, the fact that this is the semi-final means that we're taking on a team that beat us on penalties last time we met. And that was before we had Cannoneer and Bellingham and Clarkson in our side and a few other players, to say the least. So this is still like a team that has been built up. This is now a team we're taking on Milton Keynes with that feels more complete. That being said, Milton Keynes are being managed by Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, and they're currently leading in League One. They're actually doing what we're doing in this division, but with this is almost identical. Actually, look at this. They've actually got the same situation as us. So they're top of the table in League One, that have Bristol City, who turn us down with a game in hand on them. It's just so bizarre how it's literally aligned. We're almost identical in that regard. We just got more points than they have, and that says it all. But they've won more games, so I guess that's to talk about. The league game is happening today. We'll find out today if Wrexham overtake us. They're only 2 points behind, and if they win, they'll be a point ahead. But my lineup is going to be simple. We are going to try our damnedest to win. We have a few players out injured or not eligible. Bunker's not able to play. Cannoneer is not able to play because he played for the Liverpool's under 21s before this game started, so before he signed for us. So that means we're going to have to use Owen Morgan, who is also quite good. He's also got 15 goals, so it's not like it's a terrible replacement. It's just Cannoneer's got 15 goals in 15 matches and 2 assists, so it's not like we're having a big loss. It's just a small one, to say the least. That being said, this is where a lineup. We've got Ward, Biller, Samuel, Taylor, Jackson, Phillips, Clarkson, Bellingham, Mitchell, Umotoye and Morgan starting. On the bench, we've got Austin, Amin, Makoma, O'Keefe, Robertson, Beck and Swan. Yeah, I've realised very, very quickly that we actually have a lack of strikers if we got problems. Mother is still injured, and Jenks is now injured as well. So Jenks is out for another 5 to 10. So Jenks is now out and Jenks is still out for 5 to 11 days, which is not ideal. And Mother is still out for another 4 weeks to 3 months. So I don't think he's even going to be back for the rest of the season anyway. And that's a shame, because I think he could have been useful for this encounter. But either way, we're going to see what we can do. Clarkson actually needs a rest, though I don't actually have anyone that I think I can trust to play there, unless I put O'Keefe in, which is not really ideal because it's not a natural position, but he can play there. I didn't realise he could either, but I'm just going to throw him in there, to say the least, and hope for the absolute best. He's leaving at the end of the season. I'm going to utilise him for all he's worth. Anyway, let's see what happens against Milton Keynes, and can we get to our first ever cup final? Let's find out together. Milton Keynes have a throw, and I'm not going to just immediately say that we're going to lose because of it, but they do have the upper hand in the fact that they're a better team. That we do have some good players that should be League One quality. Clarkson and Bellingham we've actually given new contracts to, so that's going to be our midfield partnership for next year. But Mitchell's got the ball back now, and Dimitri Mitchell's been really useful. Here's O'Keefe though. Finds Jackson. Ben Jackson can go for goal. It's pretty wide. That's an opportunity missed. If I'm going to be honest with you, I don't want to go to penalties or extra time because I don't think we can afford it with the fixture congestion we have right now. But we have like 11 games. We have 11 days to the next match anyway, so it's not like we're going to have a massive problem there. But his Biller finds Morgan actually. Oh, in Morgan, it's been blocked. It's a good block actually, but between Morgan and Cannoneer, we've got 30 goals and they're not both starting, so it's always fun to see what we can do with here. But here's Jackson with a bit of a tame cross, and it's dealt with comfortably. I look at this team. I actually look at Milton Keynes and think they should be quite good, but I'm actually being surprised at how much we're doing this to them. Like, we're doing really well here. O'Keefe finds Biller. If we can get to the EFL Trophy final and actually win it, that would be amazing for my first season here. And here's Umotoye. He's pretty wide. We're having all these chances, but we're missing them all. I'm scared that what is happening, we're having all these opportunities and missing them, and they're going to go to the other end and have their first world chance and score with it. And I'm surprised about how bad we're doing with our chances. We're normally very clinical in the league, so Dibling's on the ball, and I'm now thinking Milton Keynes are going to get the chance, aren't they? They're going to do well. Smith finds Dean. Here's Whittaker. And Dibley's in. Oh, good save from Ward. Okay. We've actually forced them to do something, but that's actually a shot on target for their point of view. We've not had one yet, and now they've got a corner, and I'm expecting to score, which is a shame. No, it's been headed away. Okay. If we look at the stats, we should be on top if we get a shot on target, but we've not had a shot on target yet, and I'm disappointed by that. So we need to do better and actually have more clear-cut chances, because we've had just the one. They've had the one as well, but we are doing questionable things with our shots on target right now, because we've had nothing. So I'm going to tell the players we need to improve our shooting, and then, yeah, that's what I need to do, I think. Villa's been really good, actually, with 5 progressive passes, apparently, so that's a nice thing to have. But Bulford Jackson now finds Cricklow, and I think Clarkson's going to either come on at some point if we go behind, or bloody hell, that's a good block. But yeah, if we don't create something soon, we're going to need to bring Clarkson on, which is good, but at the same time not good, because I don't think I want to have to throw in some players who are tired, and that's a free kick to us. Okay, so Cameron's on the ball, Cricklow, Robson. Bulford Jackson's got a lot of space. I don't know why he's got so much space. Is my right winger inside? It must be. But that's a good tackle. But here's O'Keefe, who can be a defender if we need him to be. So he's actually useful in that regards. Here's Bellingham, though. And now Samuel, O'Keefe, Villa, Samuel again, O'Keefe again. This is good play for us, but that was not the best pass. And I wonder if I need to make a change now, because Dennis is now in the play. But O'Keefe again, really good tackling. Mitchell, Morgan, can I get to this? No. Headed back to the goalkeeper. Here's Cameron, plays it forward, but he gives it straight to our players. Here's Bellingham now, Jackson, and it's Taylor. Now Bellingham again, O'Keefe, Phillips, and the ball forward to Mitchell. If he can find him, he does find him. He's trying to find Morgan, doesn't find him there, but it's a long highlight, and Taylor intercepts a long ball forward again for their point of view. Now Mitchell finds Omatoye, blocked, but he still scores anyway. It's 1-0. Forest Green lead against Milton Keynes, but he's offside. Oh, I got so excited for nothing. Oh my days, he looks, I just realised how bad he's off. That is so far offside. What were you even doing, you idiot? I was going to make some changes to Villa to stop diving into his tackle so much, but we've got a throw now. Here's Jackson, now Beck, who's on as a winger. He can play it, so it's very versatile what we have here. Phillips, Jackson, Beck, Bellingham, finds Swan, who's on as a striker, normally on as an inverted winger. He's got 4 goals for us. Here's Bellingham, O'Keefe, now Phillips, and the pass was not great from him, but Villa and Mitchell almost getting each other's way, actually. Get the ball back either way, though. I'm in. O'Keefe now. What can he do? We've got Billa on the ball to Mitchell. Oh, the shot was blocked, and it's a goal for Swan. It's actually counting. He comes on as a striker and scores what could take us to the... Scores the goal that could take us to the final. I'm getting so excited. I'm losing my words. But, oh my word. Billa's pass. Mitchell's so good at being a nuisance, and it's a save from the keeper that's gone straight to Swan. We take advantage of that. So we've got a substitute that we made. Billa's making the throw, though. I'm in on the ball. Here's Phillips. I'm in. We're just 20 minutes away from getting to the final. I can't believe it, but Bellingham finds Phillips. I want this final, one I want to admit. But I'm in now. Phillips. This is really good from us. O'Keefe plays it to Mitchell. Finds I'm in again. We're very comfortable with the ball, and it's lovely stuff. Here's Mitchell, though. O'Keefe. Phillips now. Bellingham. Plays it through to Beck. Owen Beck denied by the goalkeeper, and that's kept them in the game. It really has. Okay, we got a free kick. I'm not comfortable. Despite the fact I've made all my changes, I feel like I'm just leaving it to Faith now. And to Faith. And I'm just going to have to play short. Oh my God, Mahoma. What was this? Dibbling can go score. He has. That is... I don't know what to make of that. What are we doing? Oh my word. That is bad. That is bad. What are we doing? He's like he just wasn't paying attention to something. Wasn't even expecting the ball. You've literally got Taylor to the other side. Just pass it to him. That is terrible. That is absolutely appalling. I don't have any words to say how annoyed I am at that. Second shot on target. Okay. Let's encourage the players, though. I think we can still win this game. I've lost 3-2 to Cheltenham Town. After being 2-up at one point. I don't want to lose another game in the cup after being leading so long, and Ward intercepts the pass. That was a shot that they could have scored with, and I think it goes straight to penalties. I think. I'm not happy. Is that the worst mistake? It is literally gonna be penalties. Okay. Oh my god. That was. I'm still in absolute disbelief at the mistake that was happened. How do we even recover from that mentally? Like, what was the point? I'm gonna tell my players we had the home advantage to make it count. I don't think I'm gonna have to tell them I've got the utmost confidence. There we go. Now Clarkson's motivated and calmer. I like to think we should have won that. That mistake is that's gonna haunt me if we don't win this game now. It really is. Okay, so first penalty, Robson to take it. We have the home advantage. That is a great penalty. I'm annoyed by that. It's more the fact that we're leading, and it's gone to penalties against Milton Keynes again. I hate the fact we got the penalties against this team a lot. With equalised though, I don't know how many of my players that we've got now were actually in the first penalty shootout against Milton Keynes, but Diblin, who scored the goal, has found the bottom corner comfortably. Oh, this is... I'm frustrated with the fact that we gave up the lead in such a stupid way, and Swan's going to take the penalty, finds the bottom corner, so there's that. But can we actually beat Milton Keynes at penalty this time? I need this victory. Connor Grant to take. He's found the middle, and the keeper started the wrong way. Was Ward even playing for us at that point when we had Milton Keynes? I actually can't remember, but Clarkson was nervous before the shootout, and he scored... Just about, but he scored. Okay, so Borthwick Jackson now on the spot. Can he score? Yes, he's gone down the middle. Keeper started the wrong way. So Macoma now is going to take... He looks like he's about to go and take the penalty straight from the run-up he has. That is very well played. Well done. So that's Dennis to take. I need you to miss this for my own sanity, my own safety. And... Oh, he's hit the bar. No, Ward saved it. We actually have a chance to win this. It's Ben Jackson to take the penalty to win us the game. And he does. We're in the final. We've got revenge. We've got our revenge on Milton Keynes. Oh my god, we're in the final. Come on. We got to go forward to see who we have in the final though, because we know who we'll be facing tomorrow in the game. Oh my god, we're beating Milton Keynes on penalties. I can't believe it. So in the league, Wrexham won, though apparently we might be in the playoffs because of results elsewhere. So that's exciting. We are at least guaranteed a playoff position now because of results elsewhere, and that's great. Also, surprising promotion challenge. I'm going to show you something that's going to annoy me because I've seen that now. They're one of the top 3 teams in the preview. How is this promotion charge surprising? Can someone tell me why that's surprising, huh? But yeah, we're in the playoffs at least at the bare minimum now, so there's that, and it's exciting. Biddler's out for the final, which is fine because we'll go Keith, but he's out for the final, which is in 26 days. Okay, so the league games are happening. Notts County, who are 1 point, runaway leaders of the league, are down to 3rd and actually could fall very much further down the table. Crew could do us a massive favour by beating Wimbledon, which would give us a much more confidence in our status of a top 3 side. So, Crew, can you win? Chesterfield, can you win? Please, let's find out. And also, who's going to win this game? Charlton win. They are our opponents in the Papa John's Trophy final. Charlton are going to look to win a 2nd straight EFL Trophy final. That's mad when you think about it, isn't it? As for the league, Notts County are back to the top of the table, 2 points clear of us. So this is mental. Now look at this. The final against Charlton has been slotted in between the games against Notts County and Wrexham. You know, the 2 title rivals we have. They're literally the 2 fixtures that are surrounding the cup final. So it's 3 massive games in a row. That's almost a triple header worth doing a video for. And I'm actually going to end this here. I want to hear your thoughts and opinions on all of this down below. Like and share this video if you've enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel for more of this content in the future. I can't guarantee it'll be as dramatic as this, but it's been fun. Either way though, until next time, goodbye, and well, good night.